Yes, 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 people. What are you telling me? Are you still buzzing? I am. All right. I am still buzzing, people. I am still buzzing. Um, I'm still buzzing, man. Unbelievable the kind of football that we could produce, right? It's one of those. First of all, welcome everybody. Let me make sure my volume over here is coming out correctly. Uh, yes. Okay. So we're good, right? So guys, welcome, welcome. Smash a like, hit the subscribe. This is Man United Central. I'm your boy Luther. Listen, people, it feels good to win a game, but it feels even better to destroy, demolish, decapitate, whatever you want to call Man City. All right. With all their money, with all their ability to spend whatever way they want to build their team, they came to Old Trafford and we reminded them who we are and or who we can be when we want to be. Right. This is basically that's basically the story of our lives, right? We can be great. We can play outstanding football when we want to do so, right? But the problem is we usually don't want to do so, right? It's not something that we do it consistently, which is absolutely annoying, right? We have that type of football in us, but we just choose not to show it, right? We leave it for special occasions, right? We leave it for specific teams. We leave that type of football for, when we play, the big clubs, right? So it is kind of annoying that this entire season, right? We could have been able to play that type of football, right? We could have done that, but guess what? We didn't. All right, we didn't, and that's where we are. We got another manager sacked, but the thing is, we've always had that in us, right? We've always had that in us. We could see this club, this team can do this. So it is sad state of affairs that we cannot, turn on that type of football every day, right? It is very annoying that we cannot do that. But listen, man, honestly, I'm still buzzing, still excited, still right now on my TV over there, I have the game, on the background, watching it all over again, watching the highlights and all that stuff. I mean, it was amazing. People, smash a like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Welcome, 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 man. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good. Happy Monday. Listen, one thing is we know that we are about to go to, Carrick has another challenge. All right. Carrick has another challenge. And listen, it's so good. Lucas King 2000. What up, what up, what up? Listen, Lucas, if you are new here, smash a like, hit the subscribe button. My name is Luther. Welcome. Dang. What up, what up? Welcome, welcome. V20. What's up, my brother? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. V20, man. Listen, how are you, man? How are you? Are you worried? Listen, V20, let us know if you're worried. All right. If you're worried, it's okay. It's just Manchester United, right? We're only coming to Emirates next game. Now, listen, it has been a while that we have won at Emirates, right? But yeah, this is a different United. All right. Welcome, V20. Good to see you, brother. Co-op 14. Okay. I don't know about that. People, smash that like button. Hit those likes button, right? V20 said, no worries. Even Messi, Barca know what we do at Emirates. Okay. All right. I hear you. V20. Listen, V20. Hey, I hope you're here after the game. All right. I hope you make your red carpet appearance after the game. All right. Because, we cannot just be, making this appearance here and there. So make sure, please put it on your agenda, mark your calendar so you can come here. That way you can rub it in, But, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're well. Let's do a live together after the game. I need to figure out how to do that, because I know how to set up a live, but to bring someone in, I need to look into that, how I can do that. But that'll be a good one, man. Because imagine we smash you all. Which, listen, I don't know if we smash you guys. Listen. First of all, V20, we did you guys a favor with City, right? We did you guys a favor, and you go and basically don't take advantage of it. What's going on, Arsenal? Come on. A lot of Arsenal fans, they're very happy for us. All right, they're very happy for us. But you guys didn't capitalize. So listen, we're gonna do this with this guy here. Yeah. So we're gonna, we expected that. Give me a second. I need to log in here because we do have some folks who don't know this is a family channel. You cannot come in here all willy-nilly, So if you want to be blocked, you are going to be blocked. But yeah, people, smash a like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. But yeah, let's see here. I need to go in here and second, people, I need to log in to a different login here. But yeah, so let's go. B20, what are you saying? You only win one game per month. Listen, B20, I know. It's one game per month. Don't worry about it. All right. But if we're going to win two important games, listen, yeah, B20, I need to do that, right? Give me a second. Because you're one of the legends, B20. You're one of the legends, man. Give me a second. I need to give me a second here. It's one of those things that sometimes you just get kicked out. The sheriff. Let's go. Okay. See, we have quite a few characters. Give me a second here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Another account. Yeah, people, welcome. I'm trying to access my account. I got signed out for some reason or another. How was your Monday so far, people? How is your Monday going so far? Hope you guys are good, man. Hope you guys are good. All right. We are in. Give me a second. Boom. All right. I am in here now. B20, I'll be back. Okay, cool, B20. Well, come back when you're ready. Guys, okay, yeah, of course, we're gonna be talking about obviously the game over the weekend, which was great. All right. Game over the weekend, which was great. We got that W that we absolutely needed, right? Where is my stuff? Which we needed badly, right? What is this? Oh, there you go. I think we today is a good day, man. Quite a few folks will be blocked forever. you know, we come in here. You come in here and think you can just spam the thing. Really, really. That's all you got, people. Bring it on. Bring it on. All right, bring it on. But anyway, back to Man United. Anyway, so listen, Scholes, Nicky Butt, they did not hold back, right? They didn't hold back. They decided to make sure that whatever they had to say, was put out there in the mains. But the good thing is, Licha decided to respond. And how did he respond to what they had to say? He responded from by performing, right? He responded by performing, right? He responded by performing. I could have done this. Here you go. Responded by performing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do that, and this guy here. I could have just done this. I didn't. Hey, who else? Okay, and this guy here. Okay, there you go. All right. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. All right. There you go. Bye-bye. Crazy K69. What up? That is too funny. That is too funny. Welcome. People, anyway, hope you guys are well. Random kid, me and my friends played football for 6 hours straight today. My legs are more cooked than Casemiro last season. Come on, man. Random kid, really? This is how you're going to talk about our legend, our club legend so far in Casemiro. Casemiro is a GOAT, man. So let me take care about a few of these folks here. Okay. Boom. You guys are gone, never to be seen again. All right, who else? All right. Gonna remove you. Be 20. All right. There you go. All right, we're back, Pico. I had to do a little bit of administrative duties behind the scenes, but we're back. But yeah, hope you guys are well, man. Hope you guys are well. Random kid is saying he played for 6 hours straight. That is mad. That's a lot of football. Was it a tournament? Let us know. But yeah, so what did Scholes, we know what Scholes said, Scholes and Nicky Butt in their podcast. They said, listen, pretty much, what's his name? Haaland, he's going to pretty much pick up Licha and pretty much throw him into the goal, right? Because that's how Haaland is going to dominate Lisandro the Butcher Martinez. Now, if Scholes and Nicky Butt have done a little bit of research, they would have seen or known that Lisandro Martinez, every time he faced Haaland, pretty much Haaland has not been able to do nothing, right? Very small research, they would have noticed this. But of course, it's one of those, you just say things, right? Because again, the engagement right now is crazy when it comes to Scholesy and Nicky Butt as far as their podcast, right? Whenever you want your podcast and your YouTube channel, whatever, you got to come in and say madness, right? Like as if right now I'm going to say Man United is going to win the Premier League. No, we're not going to win the Premier League, okay? So I'm not even going to say that because that would be ridiculous, okay? We're not going to win the Premier League, but you got to say, especially you are the legend, whatever, you got to say some of these stuff and people will take it and run with it. It is disgraceful, though, because from reports that we see is a lot of Man United hierarchy, Man United, as far as the club is not happy with those comments, especially before a big game against Man City to put comments like that out there. It wasn't the right thing to do, right? So it was a disgraceful kind of move. And I'm glad Licha responded in the game, right? And pretty much say, you know what, this is what I can do. But on Nicky Butt and Paul Scholes' latest episode that was uploaded, I think today, this is what they said. All right, they had to respond to Licha because Licha was doing one of these. I don't know if you guys saw that. Telling them, listen, all you guys just talk whenever you are out on your shows, whatever. But you cannot come to me face to face and say to my face, right? Typical Alessandro Martinez response, right? He said, you guys can sit here on your podcast and say this stuff, but when it comes to a point where you have to say it face to face, you don't do it, right? So this is what Scholesy and Nicky Butt said on their latest podcast. Scholes said, when we got stick as players, you look at it and remember it. All right, we used it as fuel. You don't go answering back. Really, dude? You don't go answering back when someone comes at you, from left field, calling you like, oh, you're gonna get destroyed by Haaland and all this stuff. Licha had every right to respond, right? And I'm glad that he did. So Scholesy continues. It says, the point we were trying to make is that physically they are a mismatch. Okay? No. Now look, possibly we could have worded it better. It doesn't sound brilliant when you watch it back. Right? Even Scholesy admitting, like, listen, whatever we said was kind of mad, it doesn't sound brilliant when you watch it back. He continues saying, listen, I haven't changed my opinion on him yet. I'm still not sure that you can win a league with him. All right? Talking about Licha. All right? But added, he's telling us to come knock on his door. I am freaking 50 years old of age. I am not going to knocking in someone's house saying that can we have a chat, right? But it's crazy where you see the backlash, you see everybody talking about it. You don't have I don't know. You could have had the class enough to say, listen, man, you know what, Licha? Hands up, you proved us wrong. All right, you went out there and pocketed Haaland because Man City had to make a substitution, in game. Like, Haaland was not effective. He had to be yanked, So it's really, you don't see this in any other club. If I'm not, you don't see Liverpool going, their legends going at their current players like this. You don't see this at Arsenal. You don't see it anywhere, but only at our club, where our club legends will come at our players, which is ridiculous. But Stewie, it was a joke. If you watch the full podcast, the content, it was nothing. It was a tongue-in-cheek. Listen, Stewie, I know it was tongue-in-cheek, though. I know it was tongue-in-cheek, and that's what everybody's saying. But I don't know. It wasn't right for them to say that, because you can say tongue-in-cheek, but there's a big game coming up. There's a reason why even the according to Rob Dawson was saying that this is what he said. Rob Dawson, he said apparently the Man United the Man United hierarchy or the Man United in general, they did not like that comment, on Licha. So it wasn't right. It wasn't right. I mean, it could be tongue in cheek, but still, you guys are club legends. Whenever you make statements like that, they go a long way. All right. These statements reach these players. All right. Now, these players, yeah, they can be strong enough not to pay attention to them. But unfortunately, with social media, it's going to get to them. Right. Right. So again, yeah, Licha could have said, you know what, I'm going to take the high road. But, he had to he had to respond. It's amusing to me that United fans line up with Lisandro Martinez after one good game. Yeah, listen, that's the thing too. The flip side to that is now Licha, by responding to Scholes and Nicky Butt, he has to back that up now. Every game, he has to be on point. Because, yeah, to respond after one game is one thing, but you got to back it up now. Like literally every game, you got to be on point. Because what will happen with these guys, Scholes, but they will see, you'll be like, see, we were right. He can't do the job, whatever. But I don't think it's right, man. I don't think it's right. But it's sensitive a parent and Twisted Fate. What up? What up? Shirky kill what? I know, man. A rumor has it is still stuck in United random. Yo, listen, Twisted Fate. Man, that was incredible. Ryan, bring on Asna. Chow is feeling confident. Chow is feeling confident, man. But yeah, people, let me know what you think about Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt comments, the back and forth with Lisandro Martinez. Was it tongue in cheek? It's not a big deal. Keep it moving. Some of these legends, they kind of, need to consider the audience, say, you know what, man, listen, am I really helping my team here or am I doing much damage? Oh, dude, I didn't even watch, man. I didn't even watch. Today I've been kind of off the news kind of thing, so I haven't even kept on that. Yeah, so I haven't really paid much attention to that. Stewie saying that comment is harmless unless you are very sensitive. Obviously, Stewie, Licha is sensitive, right? They were trying to make a joke about physical difference between Haaland and Licha. I know. I feel him. Dude, I love these guys. They gave us our best moments, watching Manchester United, right? They're brilliant at what they do. I know for them, of course, it's kind of hard to doing what they did. It's hard for them to rate these players that we have now, right? Because they see them week in, week out, not running enough, not fighting enough. So you can understand Scholes and Nicky Butt from looking for where they're coming from. They're like, these lot are rubbish. One, you turn up one game and you don't turn up another. So those kind of things. And I understand, but yeah, the height difference and all that. I was watching Marcel on United View. I don't know if you guys watch United View, but Marcel was saying, listen, man, first of all, one short person, he was going with the height thing, right? Scholes, you are not that tall, all right? So you cannot be going after another short person saying that he's going to be picked up and whatever, that kind of thing. So it was funny the way he was talking about it, saying, listen, man, us short people, we cannot be going at each other like this, right? Because even Nicky Butt is not that tall either. But they were able to, play their game and do their thing. But it's like, you cannot use the height thing, but it was interesting. I know, right? Chow, I know what you're talking about. College football, yeah. I didn't really catch it today, man. I didn't see anything. I just literally right now I'm just turning on my stuff. I jumped on here. I said, let me just talk to the family real quick. So I haven't really caught up much about the college football Twisted Fate, what does Martinez got to prove? Last time I checked, Haaland has only scored past Martinez in 1 appearance out of 6. That's what I'm saying, Twisted Fate, right? Imagine that. 1 appearance out of 6. So Nicky Butt, Scholesy, I know tongue-in-cheek and all this stuff, but had they done a little bit of research, they'll see that Licha has had Haaland's number many times, you know? So it's one of those. Stewie, it's 17-7, Indiana leading. Oh, okay. Oh, the game is going on now? Stewie? I didn't know it was going on now. Do you think Ruben Neves rumors are true? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. Those rumors, I really don't think we're going to bring anybody in. Look, today is what? The 19th? Yeah. So tomorrow is the 20th. We have what? 11 days to go, 10 days, right? We're not going to be able to pull anybody. Especially now with Kobe freaking Mainu back. You know, Kobe Mainu starting. Kobe Mainu getting that vote of confidence from Scholesy, from Kadiki. Yeah, I don't think we're going to bring in anybody, man. Yeah. So, people, welcome. Banny Noah, Scholes, Nelva, Kino, and Butt talk too much. Yeah, listen, they do, but they got to. Because what will happen is you got to say these controversial things. That way you get clicks and all this stuff, right? People, welcome. Make sure you smash a like, people. Let's get those likes up, guys. Hit the like button. Banny Noah, if you are new, hit the subscribe button. My name is Luther, and this is Man United Family. Welcome. Dang. Landmark. Really, man? Really, man? Really? That's messed up, man. That is messed up. Oh, that's funny. Welcome, man. Hope you're good. All these YouTubers making money off of the club, but built by Scholes and Nicky Butt, but winning major trophies at the same time. Those same YouTubers have been insulting players with all type of curse words. Yep, I hear you. They earned the right to talk. Oh my God, 100%. They have earned it because they can sit there and actually say stuff because they have done it. They have been in the dugout and fought for this club and won things. Absolutely, they've earned it. They've earned everything. Whenever we see Kino saying Kino things, you know, this man has been there, done it. He has earned the right to speak, right? So absolutely, man. Yeah. But also the same token, we don't see the same from these other clubs' legends, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, whatever. You really don't see their ex-players or club legends coming at current players like that, right? That is what I'm always finding kind of crazy. But at the same token, I understand because these legends demand a certain level, right? The baseline is the way we played on Saturday. Right? That is the baseline. That should be the baseline in each game. But the problem is Fulham is coming after Arsenal, I think. Are we going to get the same type of football? That is the annoying thing, right? Yeah, we're going to step up with Arsenal. You know, right now, Arsenal, they're getting scared, right? But when it comes to these other smaller, quote-unquote, smaller teams, we kind of don't show up, which is kind of mad. Twisted Fate said built by Scholes and Butt. We was a club before they was alive, and the club wants to get there gone. There you go. That's a good point, Twisted. It's a good point. I guess we can say that Scholesy and Nicky Butt gave us one of our best moments, right? They even on the most recent podcast, they were like, yeah, The reporter during their time, of course, they didn't have social media. I wonder how they would have fared if they had amount of eyes like they are right now with social media and all this stuff, right? Of course, one of the main comments back then was, "Oh, you cannot win anything with kids," right? Now that was a big thing then, so they used that to go out there and proved. I forgot the guy's name. It was a big. I don't know, reporter, commentator, whatever, during that time, making those comments. So that was a big thing. You cannot win anything with kids. And what did Sir Alex did? Went out there and won it, and dominated. So I don't know how they would have fared if it was like the way it is now, because in back then, most of the stuff that you're gonna read, it will be in papers. So if you don't buy the paper, you're really not gonna see it. Or TV shows here and there, they'll talk about Man United, but it's not as the way it is now. Everywhere you look, man, they're talking about Manchester United. Pep is overrated manager because without elite players, he wouldn't have won the league, and he's always picked top clubs like Bayern, Barca, and City. I don't know, man. Pep is elite, man. I ain't listen. Pep, I know most of the clubs he's going to is the clubs with money, right? But I think Pep is right up there, man. Pep is right up there because you can have these players, but you still have to coach them, in my opinion, right? You still have to coach them. So, but I hear you, Chow. Stewie, twisted. Most successful Manchester United years came in when Scholes and Nicky Butt were playing. Is it though, Stewie? What about going further back than that, like the Dennis Law and all those guys? I don't have the answer to that. I don't know if was this the most successful Manchester United years. I think you may be right, Stewie. You may be right. So I give no. So if there was, it's a team effort, not a singular person. If Fergie didn't believe in them, we wouldn't even know their names. Yeah, he believed in them. He believed in those kids, man. Absolutely. Okay. There's jokes, and then there's being disrespectful. There's a fine line. Oh man, listen, Stewie, I hear where you're coming from. You want these players to basically whatever people are saying. Like Gary Neville said, well, if you cannot handle criticism, then you shouldn't be in this club. But the times are different. Most of these players, they're young, they're always on social media and all this stuff. They're built different. You and I, we used to watch the Scholes and Nicky Butt and Keno and all this stuff, these players, because during those times, the players were built different. Right now, I think, I don't know, if you bring in Keno to coach this Manchester United side, I don't think these players will respond that much to Keno's, like the way he gets angry and, forceful and, calling them out and all this stuff. I don't know if that will work with these players because they're different now. They respond differently to criticism and all this stuff. Some of them go into their shell. Some of them come out and say, you know what? Oh, you called me out. I'm going to show you. I think that's what Licha did. I think he used that for that game against Man City to go out there and say, oh, so you think he's going to pick me up? I'm going to show you, right? So, it's one of those. The fact, whenever Martinez is on the pitch, he gives 110% effort. Where there's jokes about worst players. Yeah. I agree. Honestly, Licha, had he not suffered so many injuries, I think he would have given us a bigger body of work to show what he can do. So knock on wood, I hope he stays healthy. That way he can go out there and, we have 15 games to go or 16. I hope he's healthy. I hope he can play and, kind of prove his point. But responding to Scholes and Nicky Butt, he has to perform week in, week out. All right. The fact that, okay, do you think Pep is going to succeed in Dortmund? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Dortmund don't have money like that. That's a good point. That's a good point. Because what you're saying, Ryan Chow, is Pep really doesn't. He builds teams, but whenever he joins a team, the team needs to have open checkbook. Give it to him and say, "Yo, Pep, do whatever you want," and then he can build you a team, right? So I don't know. I don't know, man. But I think Pep is elite, man. Pep is elite. But could he succeed at Dortmund? Yeah, Dortmund they're very strict with their money. They go to certain targets and they don't really splash the cash like that. And it's very interesting because I think Pep is going to leave Man City, right? There are some reports that he's going to be leaving, but I don't know. Where does he go after he leaves Man City? Right? Where does he go? I think the only place he can go really is Spain national team, right? To me, I think that's the only place he can go after Man City, right? Unless he goes to, I don't know, Saudi, whatever, where money is not an issue, but I don't think he goes to Saudi. So it's going to be interesting. Racer, what up? Catering to weak mentalities also is bad. They get paid millions to shoot and chase after the ball. There are social media reps to hire who handle everything. Choices, valid criticism is allowed. 100%. The Racer, 100%. It is allowed. It is allowed. But also, you can criticize constructively, right? You can criticize constructively. Talk about their game, talk about they're not running enough, that kind of thing. But saying stuff like Haaland is going to pick him up, and throw him into the goal. I mean, I know, tongue in cheek, but yeah. Ray says, but when you criticize, don't be selective. Call out all players who fit the narrative, not just one. Facts. Absolute facts right there. I got no issue with their jokes. My issue is that the jokes are used on one of our players that gives maximum efforts whilst they leave the English players alone. Ooh, I hear you. I hear you. Stewie, people are being ultra sensitive. Leacher barely stays healthy. He just came back from a year off. At least produce a single season. That's what Stewie, that's what I'm hoping and praying, right? I'm hoping and praying that Licha stays healthy and actually, gives a body of work to say, this season, this is what I've done. I've pocketed all these lot that they may be twice my height or whatever, right? I hope he does that. Knock on wood. So, that one Man United fan, what up, what up, what up? Manchester is red. Let's go. Listen, that one Man United fan, smash a like, hit the subscribe. If you're new, I am Luther, and this is Man United Central. Welcome, welcome. The Racer said Martinez's injury history is horrendous, but shows more care. Oh my God, yes, he does. Shows more care than any other players, but you hear ex-players. Yeah, I hear you what you're saying about the English bias, right? It's there, but also, Bruno also shows a lot of care as well, right? And he's not English, right? But yeah, I never heard them joke about Maguire's show, but you want to do that sensitive. I hear you. Interesting twist of fate. But talking about Maguire, if you're talking about one player who has gone through hell when it comes to criticism and all that, Maguire is the guy. All right. Maguire, he has gone through all of it, but man, I love how Maguire has turned his form around, right? He was the poster child of, criticism, right? Everybody, slub head and blah, 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 and this guy, he kept his head down, trained hard, boom. He turned his form around. Now, if he's available, most likely he's going to start. He fights for everything. So yeah, definitely when you talk about dealing with criticism, poster child of that is Maguire. He went through it. He kept his head down and worked hard. He didn't really sit here and respond to each and every comment and all this stuff. Nah, he didn't do that. So yeah. Maguire underrated. Let's go. All those Maguire was getting slaughtered. Roy Keane and all the former United players. You never heard of Maguire crying. That's very true. That's what I'm saying, Stewie. Yeah, Maguire, nah, kept his head down, man. That Man United fan by Pep. Can we trust Kariki? Listen, man, we have to trust Kariki, man. We have to trust him. The thing is, he would have to, whatever he did to those players, he's going to have to do it again for that Arsenal game coming up. He has to do the same. All right. He has to do the same, the rah-rah speech that he made, in that dressing room, to get those players up and fighting. He's going to have to do it again at Emirates, where I don't remember the last time we won at Emirates. So it's going to be tough. Surely Casemiro stays, right? Oh, no, listen, man. Casemiro cannot stay. He can't. But I love his passion. I love Casemiro's passion, man. The way he jumped on Carrick's back, you can see this guy lives and breathes Manchester United, right? He's loving his time at Manchester United. Now, if he cuts his salary by half, which will be, if he stays, you're going to have to pay him like 150, right? Right now, he's getting paid, 300, right? The only way he can stay is if he says, you know what, I'm going to take a pay cut, all right? But yeah, Casemiro is, again, that's another one who really has done a really good job. The race, to be honest, a lot of it was deserved, not all, but a lot. Good to see the form improve, though. Yeah, the race, I know, yeah. And it's true. A lot of it was deserved for Maguire, but I'm all for criticizing players on their playing, form or like football. Let's not do personal things, right? You can criticize them, but don't go personal, right? That's what I like. Twisted Kino was slaughtering Maguire's performance, not taking a piss out of his height. Also, Kino is the only one that does call out the players. Oh, listen, one thing about Kino, man. Kino does not give. He says it as it is. He calls it as it is, right? It doesn't matter who you are. Kino is one of those pundits. That's why he's so respected, because he speaks his mind. He doesn't censor himself, right? He speaks his mind, and you take it the way you want to take it. The whole thing going up at Carrick's wife, I'm like, come on, Kino, man. Enough is enough, all right? Carrick's wife, you don't need to go there, all right? You could have taken the high road, and this was years ago. He shouldn't have done it, but yeah, it's crazy. Bro, that's such a playmaker. Bro, he's such a playmaker. Oh, yeah, we're talking about Kino. His contract is ending soon. Oh, you're talking about who? Casemiro or that Man United fan? My cuz is an Arsenal fan, but he just supports the winning team on the table. Okay. That's what's up. Twitter Fate, using Keane as an example is crazy. Kino criticized everyone, not singling out one player. Yeah. Dude, Kino went on everybody, man. He doesn't care. What are you going to do to Kino, man? Kino is well respected out here, as far as punditry. So, should Rashford come back to us? Nope. And Anthony, nope. No. It was right to get rid of him. And I'm glad Rashford is doing his thing. And Barca need to stop messing about and give us our money, and you guys can keep Rashford, all right? Rashford is doing his job. I'm glad. You know what I mean? The racer, why don't we also bring back Sancho and Onana? No. Those guys are gone, man. They're gone. Done. But Onana believes he has a chance, right? Onana believes. I don't know if you guys saw that quote. Onana thinks if we do get that new elite manager in the summer, and if that manager comes in and wants a ball playing goalkeeper, Onana is like, I am back, right? He believes that. But no, Onana, no. Listen, the days of us having anxiety when it comes to crosses into the box and simple football, goalkeeping. Listen, I'm part of the goalkeeping union. Whenever I play goalkeeper. Listen, coming out, claiming the ball easy, with no fuss. That is what we want. And listen, Senna Lamens is giving us that, right? So yeah. Not Onana is a disaster class. Yeah, that's true. Why not? Now, for the bands, why not? Go. Twisted. People, welcome, man. Everybody smash that like button. Ain't no way I ever want to see those lot in the United shirt ever again. Would take 90-year-old Van der Sar. That's true, man. Twisted. That is true. And Van der Sar can still do it. I know he had a heart issue, whatever. He did play a couple of games after that, like some of these charity games. But yeah, absolutely, man. The Man United fan, they actually have more GA than Giroud and Arsenal. Hey, there you go. Yeah. I mean, no, listen, man. Rashford, big up to him. He's actually out there proving that he still got it. He still can do the job. And, he's really telling Barca, you really going to let me go? All these things that I'm doing right now, scoring goals, GAs, and all this stuff, you're going to let me go? Find some money, man. Pull some levers. Anthony scoring and Rashford assisting in his class. We need Rashford back now. I have personally, I have written that book, that crossed him off our list. That let's get the money. And the thing is, with Ineos, they're all about cutting that salary structure, right? The Ineos' primary goal in the summer is to get rid of those high-paying players. Rashford, he's getting paid what, 300 also. Casemiro getting paid over 300K, right, a week. So they're gonna try to get rid of that. I wouldn't be surprised if Bruno also leaves, right? Now I don't know. Bruno leaves. I don't know what we're gonna do, right? Because oh my God, Bruno is just unbelievable type of player. I think Bruno is one of those players that when he leaves, like we are absolutely gonna miss that guy big time, right? We're gonna miss him big time. But if Saudis come back again, offer us 100 million or whatever, yeah, we're gonna have to, we may have to take the money. But I think if we qualify for Champions League, I think Bruno stays. But yeah, man, Bruno is incredible. We don't need Rashford, Dogo, and Ahmad are perfect wingers for Sheshko. They're not selfish and will find a cross. Dogu, oh my God, dude, I love Dogu, man. Dogu, he has an engine in him, right? Dogu can run for days. And for I don't know how many games we've watched Dogu play, each game, he's the one that he would run. He has such an engine. He's not the finished product. He's still rusty, but imagine Dogu in a couple of years. He's going to be incredible, man. What a player. Why didn't we go at Varane? Bruno carried this team for the last few years. Yeah, man, the racer. He has literally carried this team. Even in the Man City game on Saturday, he was that midfield general. Whenever we lost the ball, you can see him like putting his hands up, and then everybody races back to be in defensive shape. I mean, incredible. He's that coach in the game. So we will struggle if we lose Bruno. So I don't know what we're gonna do. because right now, yeah, Mainu is good, but I don't see that Bruno successor. Amorim said, pretty much Mainu plays that Bruno position, but I don't know if Mainu can really, do that Bruno role, in that 10, right? Which, we tried it, it didn't really work, right? So, but it was so good to see Mainu, man. Mainu, in that game, he was there to show, what, I can do this. Bruno carried the team. But Mbumo and Rashford with Bruno is way better, in my opinion. Oh, for absolutely. The Man United fan. Yeah. But the problem is, the whole Rashford thing is his paycheck. They're going to try to get rid of that. So ain't going to happen, man. Dorgu is not that good considering assists and playmakers. All right. The race of Dorgu is still very young. Yeah, he's very young. Yeah. Lots to learn. Room to improve. Absolutely. That Man United fan, he should come here, but Senna Lamens is class too. Yeah. Twisted. I am taking unfinished product Dorgu over Rashford any day of the week. Come on. Twisted. I'm with you on that, man. Less wages, less ego, more crosses, more runs, works hard. I can go on and on and on. Yes, right? Yes, because the kid is he's trying to prove that, listen, I am here to fight for this badge, right? And you can see it. The kid is out there running. That's what we want, man. Rashford quickly became a spoiled brat at United, who had way too much player power. Yeah, that was it during that time, man. The player power thing. Yeah, it was alive and well. Say what you want about Amorim, but he was the one guy who tried to fix. Yeah, oh, absolutely. So Amorim coming in, yeah, his job was to clean that dressing room, to get rid of that player power crap, which I'm glad Ineos gave him the power to do that. So a lot of it was got rid of, right? And yeah, Amorim probably was not the guy, but he was the guy before the guy, maybe. So he did his job. He did his job by clearing the house. Main was better for winger. Okay, your football knowledge is bad. Wrote the name twisted. Like can't be a man. It's a fan. Man, you fan. He's imposter, bro. Kick him. Who's that? Who's the imposter? Twisted Fate? Nah, man. Twisted Fate has been here. I love what Patrice Evra said about Licha. He said, people need to respect my warrior brother. Patrice Evra posted it on Instagram, right? After all that backlash he was getting. Rio was saying that I've spoken to Lisandro Martinez a few times. He's someone who just wants to do well. Rio says that he just wants to win. He's even invited me to the training ground to go to coffee. I think he's just a sponge. Bearing in mind, you are talking about a World Cup winner. There you go. That's another thing. Licha is a World Cup winner. SCHOLES, Nicky Butt. Do you have one of those in your cabinet? No. So, we got to remind people. All right. All right. AKS 97. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. What up, what up, what up? AKS, hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Welcome. Hope you're good. Blessings, absolutely blessings to you all. Yeah, man. We are here, people. Guys, are you still buzzing after that win? This was very interesting. According to Mike Keegan, Manchester United rejected the request from Sky Sports to let Roy Keane interview Michael Carrick before the game versus Manchester City. This is why Gary Neville did it instead. So you can see all these comments and stuff, they're not, Going well with Kino. Is 40-year-old man. I did like YouTube. Twisted. Hope you're good, brother. Hey, leave the 40-year-olds alone, man. I'm in the 40-year-old range. Usually when pal is just you generally are serious that you go. Yeah. So interesting. Rio said that Rio shares his thoughts on Paul Scholes' response to Lisandro Martinez. Rio says it was a tongue-in-cheek comment, but Scholes is a respectful guy. I'm sure when he sees Martinez, they'll have a conversation and probably have a chuckle about it over a cup of tea. All right. This is according to Rio. Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. Although I'm his age, I guess let the kid learn a lesson. I know. And I just have it here too. Let's go. Hey, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, people. Hope you are good, people. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, good people. Happy Monday. Hope you all are well. Hope you all are well. Nusir Mazraoui is back in Manchester this evening, people. All right. Mazraoui is back after that loss. I don't know. Did you guys watch the AFCON? Oh, my God. That final was a lot of craziness, right? A lot of craziness, man. And Brahim Diaz, I mean, with that penalty, you get a penalty and you try to Panenka it in the final. Come on, dude. But it was what a mess of a final. It was crazy. But I think, honestly, I think Senegal deserved that win. I feel from our boy Nusir Mazraoui, but it was crazy. I'm good. I guess how they go. It can be same age but have a different maturity level. Okay. Yeah. So Nusir Mazraoui will be available in that Arsenal game that we're going to be facing in the next couple of days here. Sources confirm he'll resume full training on Wednesday. And yes, he's expected to be available for the Arsenal clash. All right. Big boost for United ahead of a huge showdown. Right. So listen, Maz is back in the building. All right. Once again, we're getting closer to full strength. The question is Matthias de Ligt, when is he going to be back? And if he's back, what do? Do you start de Ligt or do you start Maguire? Now, Kariki likes Maguire, but I think if de Ligt is fit, I think de Ligt starts over Maguire, in my opinion. As I tried, if Rashford had Dogu work ethic equal Prem greats. Yes. Brother AKS, 100%. 100%. And the thing is, I like about Dogu is like, he's, like you can see that he really wants to show what he can do, the fight, willingness to run, like you never see him just walking, whatever. He's constantly running, fighting, trying to win the ball back and stuff, So the only thing is, I really hope we can go in these 15, 16 games, Carrick can get a tune out of these players, and actually we go on this type of football, for a while, right? To show, okay, this is our baseline, this is how we're going to play going forward. I hope we see that. I don't want us to face Fulham after Arsenal and then we're playing crap again, because that's the thing that will really upset a lot of us Man United fans, because we know these players can do this, right? Obviously, Rashford is more talented, but Dogu is young. He can raise the ceiling way past Rashford, 100%. I agree with you, AKS. I've been reading interactions. I agree with the sentiment as well. By the way, effort over that all day long. Ridiculous when fans go at each other for such trivial things. Absolutely, yeah. We shouldn't be fighting each other, right? We all want this club to do well, and we all have standards, right? And that's what we want. We want the baseline to be that Saturday game. We want to see that each time we watch Man United, we want to see that Saturday performance, right? That's what we want. And that's what we've been crying for. Because if you play like that and you lose, a lot of us will be, you know what? Hey, fair game. We played, we got beat. But if you don't show up, you give performance like Burnley and West Ham and all, no, West Ham, yeah, Wolves, you give that type of performance, people will be pissed off, man. That dude was being paid by the Glazers and Sir Jim. That's funny, man. But yeah. Again, Paul Scholes on Lisandro Martinez, he said that we got criticized as players. You look at it and remember it. We used it as fuel. You don't go answering back. Yeah, Scholesy, come on, man. The man had to answer back. Share the bag, bro. This shit is mental. That's funny. Yeah. All right. What else? What else we got going on? According to Fabrizio Romano, he's saying that there will be an internal meeting at Manchester United next hours to discuss Michael Carrick's ideas and what they want to do in this January transfer window. All right. If they want to sign a midfielder or a striker or continue with the current squad. So this is according to Fabrizio Romano on his YouTube channel. He was saying there's going to be a meeting and they're going to why sign another striker? That to me doesn't make any sense, right? Clearly a midfielder. Why another striker? AKS, yeah, drop a few super chats. Let's go. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what's up. That's what's up, people. That's what's up. I'm really curious to see what this United Ineos group they're gonna do as far as signing. I have a feeling we're not gonna get anybody, right? But we are running out of time as usual. Now that our players are back, they did say this though that they're gonna wait until the players come back to see what they can do. So we'll see. I heard we're looking at Garner, who we sold to Everton for 15 million. They will ask for him at 50 million back. Listen, man. I know Jimmy Garner is one of our own, right? I know the kid is good, but I don't know. He doesn't really give me that excitement. Oh my God, James Garner is coming back. But he's class. Yeah, he can play. So if you bring him as a maybe I don't know. I like the kid, but I don't know. It doesn't really excite me that much. But he's a baller, man. Ever since he left to Everton, he's done very well, and he's available for free, I believe. So yeah. For his sake, I should stay at yeah, exactly. Racer, stay at Everton, man. You get more game time. Shades of Woodward, I know, right? 1,000% Racer. We should have loaned, not sold. Yeah, dude, we made a whole bunch of mistakes, man. Right? Imagine that kid who's now left back for Real Madrid. What's his name? That kid. Is it Ten Hag who sold him? Right? I forgot his name. Yeah. And then skimp out last second with some PR excuses. Of course. That's what they do. What else? What else we got going on here? Let's see. So according to the Mail, they're saying that Michael Carrick has informed the Manchester United squad that the training would be shorter in length, but more intense in nature. All right. It was immediately clear to the players from the first session that there was a different energy on the training pitch. Right. There you go. Shorter, more intense. And oh my God, we saw that on the field. Let's go. Official Sataru, what up? Alvaro Carreras, yeah. Alvaro Fernandez, yeah, that kid, right? Yeah, man. I mean, oh my God, how did we let that kid go? You know, this kid is left back for Real Madrid at the highest level. Criminal behavior, right? Because if we kept him, dude, our left back situation or left wing back, whatever it is, would have been sorted. It would have been sorted. Sounds like Sir Alex training. He opted for short, intense training. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Interesting. Yeah. So that's what. And maybe because in the past our players would run out of gas, even though we only played once a week. Right, we'd run out of gas. So maybe they've evaluated this and say, you know what, man, listen, shorter training, more intense. That way, you know, we're able to, to have gas in our system, right? Sataru is saying that we had to buy back. We had a buyback clause and had no interest in bringing him back. I know that's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know what was the reasoning for that. I know his sell-on clause, I think maybe gives us more money or something. It's just mad. Patrick Dorgu is the highest rated player in the Premier League over the last 6 games, according to Who Scored. Patrick Dorgu, 7.83. James Garner, 7.79. Bruno Fernandes, 7.67, right? Interesting. Yeah, Patrick Dogo, man. May it continue, Patrick. I don't see you being dropped anytime soon, brother. So that's why the players were full of, and it could be AKS. It could be, right? Because we have seen the same players. They cannot give that much in intensity in the game. So I think that shorter training sessions, maybe it helped, right? So again, Fabrizio Romano is saying at the start of this week, there will be an internal meeting to discuss what they want to do in the transfer market. I don't know why they're discussing it now. This should have been discussed already. There should have been a plan to what they need to do in Jan, but we'll see. Well, spotted twisted. Yeah. Sounds like Alex. Yeah. We had to buy back. Okay, so that Sataru. Wonder if the Silver Twins still play. No, I think one of them is a commentator. One of them is a commentator in Brazil. I don't think they're still playing. A rumor was Sir Alex would switch them at half, and the ref would not. No. Official Sataru, come on, man. I think that is not true. All right. So strong. According to Center Devils and Mail Sport, they're saying a strong dynamic is already developing between the members of the staff and Manchester United players. The squad is really impressed by what they have seen so far from Michael Carrick. I saw a post with Bruno and Haaland. People in the comments were all fantasizing if Bruno fed Haaland. Oh man, that is funny. Oh my God. Setting up the long-term contract for Carrick. Knew it. But the thing is, though, I know it's just one game, right? It's just one game. Should Carrick really get the long-term contract? Or we should go for that elite manager? What are you guys thinking, man? I mean, I don't know. Why shouldn't Carrick's name be part of the discussion as far as the long-term contract, long-term manager? I mean, yes, it's one game, right? If he gets us European football, Champions League football, why his name shouldn't be in the pot as far as the one to take over permanently? Are you scared that it could be an Ole mistake all over again? Because that's what we did. Ole took over. Ole at the wheel. We gave Ole the keys, and then we were crying, "Sack this PE teacher!" Right? Okay, this is Ole again. I know. Okay, it's when they was hugging and tackling before Shirky free kick. Oh my God! Listen, Shirky, he needs to stop speaking. All right. Every time he says, "Yo, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna do this," and dude, this is Manchester United, mate. You don't come here thinking that you're just gonna. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was good stuff. Of course not. Carrick is familiar with the club, said personnel. Yeah, makes more sense. Easiest decision. I hear you. And I think that not Haaland, his assistant, former Southgate assistant in England, dude. I was watching his masterclass on YouTube. Dude is a proper coach, man. He knows his stuff. So that his backroom coaching staff, the way they came in, they saw the issues and the way they're dealing with it. It looks like it's working. So give him the job. But listen, I guess let's not get too excited. It's too early. Let's see what he does when he faces Fulham, right? Hear me out. If, and it's a big if, he gets European football, shows progression, beats teams, good football, and shows he's capable of closing a gap to single digits, why not? Come on, Twisted. Why not? He's our own. He knows. He's been in that building. He knows how to handle the pressure. You can see the guy, he speaks well. He's calm, right? Why not? But people will say we're repeating the same mistake. Why don't we learn? And people will say that, especially after the World Cup, there's going to be a whole bunch of managers out there, world class, that they can be brought in. Because this is Manchester United, we should have world-class manager in charge. Someone who's going to demand that Saturday type of football week in, week out, right? But the problem is, if Carrick is already giving you that, I mean, why not let him continue with the job? But imagine, there's Luis Enrique out there. There's Don Carlo out there. Some people like Pochettino. Pochettino is out there. Thomas Tuchel is going to be available. I don't know, man. A lot of these managers will need jobs. So, interesting. Easy decision they go. It won't be Ole 2.0 for one reason. Carrick is a coach and a manager. Okay. Ole was just pick the team. Carrick and McKenna did everything else. 100% true, Twisted. That is correct. That's why also with Ole, when the talk was Ole to come back, without having Carrick and McKenna as his backroom staff, that could have been, it could have been a problem. Because really, Ole, yes, we saw some really interesting football that we like to see when Ole took over. But without them guys, it would have been different. The race, let's talk more about Carrick at the end of the season. Yeah, easy, equal, no, always best. We have done quite well against big clubs, so we need a few games to assess. Yeah, the racer, 100%. We do. We need more games. We need more games, sample size, right, to see how he does. Because, I mean, the big games will show up. It's the other games. So if we can actually get a tune out of these players, yeah, he's gonna have a huge point to prove, and really, he can get any job if he decides to say, you know what, I'm not going to take the Man United job. He can go out there and really, coach wherever. 1,000% twisted, spot on. Yeah. We'll see. The race that Ken Judge, seriously, after one game, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, this is true. One game is not enough. 100% racer. That's why I said it. There is, yeah. We gonna rock Arsenal. Oh my God, AKS. Bruh, I cannot wait for Arsenal. I cannot wait for Arsenal. The only thing is, though, with Arsenal, they could give us a crappy game and they may get that one set piece FC kind of thing, and then they'll score, and then they defend very well. I don't know how good we're gonna be breaking teams down that defend very well. So low blocks kind of thing. We've always had that issue. We're not able to break them down. But man, I cannot wait for Arsenal, man. I cannot wait for Arsenal. Hopefully do well. That's all that matters. Yes. The one big reason why Liverpool also haven't sacked Slot and gotten Gerrard interim is that they're worried he does well and everything demands long-term contract. Interims serve a job for a reason. Yeah, I hear you. Alex, the one and only Wang. What up, Alex? Hope you're good. My team's going to make it to the Super Bowl. And we're probably going to get revenge for one of our losses. We shall see. Good luck. Twisted is saying that the reason I wanted Carrick interim over Ole is Carrick is more interested in boosting his CV. Oh, that's a good point. Rather than getting the United job like Ole wanted. That's a good point. That's a good point. He basically, Carrick, he has more to prove, right? And that's very true. And just the fact that Carrick comes in, he already said, listen, man, I don't want this job permanently. I'm just going to come in, do what I got to do, stabilize the club, and we'll see what's up. Good point. I mean, watch where we're going to silence Yogurts with his own celebration. Oh, my God, that'll be great. AKS is in now. We got some big names back 100%, man. I feel like we will block Arsenal. We got it in our Arsenal. Yeah. For real. Dude, Brems, Ahmad, and now Maz is back. Oh, incredible. So what do you guys, do you change that front four for the Arsenal game? Well, obviously, we're going to talk more about it as we get closer, but do you change that front four? Because I think that, the front four, I think it looks pretty good. I think he sticks with that because he has to find some consistency with his lineup instead of chopping and changing. I don't know. Honestly, if it wasn't the backlash, they would have gotten Ollie. That was one. That decision they made, that was the correct decision to get Kariki in. We're going to silence Victor with his own celebration. Can you imagine? That'll be crazy. I don't know if you guys saw this. Apparently, Sheshko, he did not come into that game because he had another food, like a stomach poisoning, whatever. So he was not well. That's why Sheshko did not come into that game. We're going to silence Victor, just like we broke City's ankles. Oh, my God. Dude. The football that we were playing, I'm telling you, man, I've watched the highlights of that game so many times. Each time, I'm like, I could not believe this is how we play. We were playing football proper. You're going to help Via out, Racer. There you go. Alex, I mean that we know where the bigger teams, they're just team that doesn't win anything. Can't win anything. Go. Mano will show Rice levels. I'm telling you. And right now with the Carrick really trusting Manu, yeah. Remind me the last time Arsenal was a big team. Come on, man. Arsenal, they right now they're looking decent, man. Um, According to the Mail, they're saying that under Michael Carrick, there has been more focus on individual work with specific players in training. The Manchester United squad are said to have been impressed by the level of detail shown, right? So, of course, I mean, the guy had 3 days. He had to really narrow his training to make sure that to get that output. And another thing remind me how many Champions League that Arsenal. You never sing that. You'll never sing that. Yep, I agree. The race 100% twisted, just doing it for good of the league. Twisted, not to hype anyone up, but Carrick has 100% win rate against Arteta. Listen, man. It's going to be mad, man. It is going to be mad. We smash Arsenal. Okay, Alex, what are you saying? Which one? I mean, we know where the bigger team. I know we're the bigger team. They're just a team that doesn't win anything, can't win anything, and will never win anything. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've always said, listen, I know Arsenal own that bottling company, but I don't see them bottling this, man. Yes, we're gonna stop them. The higher they are, the harder they fall. Okay. Listen, man, I love it. I love the confidence, people. I love the confidence. I love that we are, we're here for it. But these players have to deliver once again. It cannot be a one-hit wonder kind of thing, right? They have to deliver, man. They have to give us the same levels of fight, dedication, and willingness to win. It will be the funniest thing in the Prem history if they bottle it again. Oh, my days. Can you imagine? If they bottle it again, I mean, it will be incredible, right? It will be incredible. Yeah, let's see what else we got going on. We can't keep floundering while everyone's getting better, even though we are winning. That doesn't mean we can sustain this winning form. Yeah. My only confidence knocker is that they're undefeated at home. Yeah. But United has a history of destroying these records even when we are bad. That's what I'm saying, man. They're undefeated at home. We gave them a game, man. We gave them a game at Old Trafford, right? This time around, we're going to make sure we get that revenge, right? Let's get it straight. The words to the tune are, you always think that you'll always sing that. You always sing that. Arsenal, champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. I know, right? That's true. But yeah, man, people, listen. Let's end it here, man. It's been an hour and change. You guys have been legends. Listen, tomorrow is Tuesday. We're getting closer to Arsenal game. So let's see what happens tomorrow, man. People, take care of yourselves, man. Stay blessed, guys. You guys have been legends. Thank you so much, as always, for stopping by and hanging out. Thank you. Take care, guys. Peace out. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching. Peace. You never sing that. You never sing that.